Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm bobsales, this time's next year. So let's talk about the drop. So poor old Toby, the second drop in VEVE history that did not sell out. Now on the face of it, Toby's not actually a bad looking drop. But on the other hand, I knew not to go for this drop because I could see it selling undervalued. The way the current market is, the way the whole VEVE vibe's been going recently with the dodgy gem squeeze and the dodgy gems themselves. So it's been a bit negative on the Twitter, the Facebook, everything. I mean, I showed you a bit of the feed from last time, so I won't go too much detail about that. So yeah, Toby, you can literally click every time and you can get the drop. First time since the ball cube. Now I've been here since the first golden moments. So I remember the ball cube not selling out and being in the store for about 2 months. I mean, the ball cube was a pretty rubbish drop, to be fair. But as you can see, look, did not sell out after. Now, there's a couple of things for this. Is it because of the bots have been restricted? Or because they can't transfer gems no more? Well, in my case, I don't think that is what it is. Because, judging by the stamp drops, there's still a lot of bots in there. Because, as you can see by the listings, most of the stamp drops look like they were got by bot accounts. No profile, no picture, private profiles. Now button about 10 times, experimenting 20 minutes at a time, I would say. I don't know why, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy one. Hopefully they give me the decent one, as they don't seem to be selling right now. Guess what? Got the ultra rare. So yay, happy days for me. But at the same time, you look in the market, and I think the ultra rare was 50 gems yesterday. 50 gems? That's drop price. So even with the bot accounts, we still got low listings. Yeah, that's not the best. But for the ultra rare, I could say I'm pretty sitting happy with that. Out of all the editions, I could have got a common and been absolutely screwed. But I think for the prices they are at the minute, they're good pickups. I mean, 15, 20 gems, that's a good pickup. The other thing I heard about poor Toby is that actually a lot of VEVE users have gone onto the artist Twitter account and started telling him about how bad his drops were. Now I'm not really sure there's any need for that, but at the same time it was bad timing by everyone, by VEVE, by the artist, by everything for this drop. So I think without it being a big IP, I think any artist drop was gonna get the same reaction this week. It just really was. So as mentioned before with the stamps, a lot of bot accounts seem to get this instant sellout like normal. But then at the same time, the asking price was 6 gems. I can imagine a lot of people have got 6 gems in their account for this stamp. So in my case, I got the uncommon stamp. I didn't get it off the drop, but I brought in the aftermarket for 7 gems. I mean, for 7 gems for an uncommon, I mean, you may as well buy that. What are you going to lose? Worst case scenario. I mean, that's crazy cheap. So let's talk about the problems with the stamp, shall we? As you can see, this is me loading my stamp up in the vault. Should be a nice swimming hat stamp. Oh look, Merry Christmas everybody. That is actually what I ended up with. So as I load up my stamp in the vault, as you can see, I get the Merry Christmas Santa stamp. Now, that's a big issue. You should not be able to make that error. That is a problem. Not only for me that owns the other stamp, but the people that own the Santa Claus stamp. I can't even fathom how you could make this error or even manage it. You're trying to restore faith in people after the gem theft just happened, after all the bots and everything else. And now you're giving me a stamp that's not even mine. Then that's not good, VEVE. As you can see, this is VEVE's explanation here. There is a caching issue expecting some of the UPS title assets from today's drop. That is causing the incorrect stamp slot to display in the AR. This will be fixed as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Apologies for any inconvenience. Well, it's a bit of an inconvenience, but not too much. But it shouldn't be possible. So let's talk about the auctions, the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. So we all now know that if you don't pay for your auctions, you get a 3-day ban. Now, what's your thoughts on this, guys? Do you think this is long enough, not long enough, or do you think it should be a full ban? So name and shame today, guys. Let's do this. So as you can see, my X-Men sold for £25 for a common. I think it's a 4-digit mint. So Kevin Ponce, you are named and shamed for not paying your auction. I mean, surely for 25 gems, you may as well just pay your auction. Is it worth the 3-day ban? So what are we thinking, guys? Do you think they should get a longer ban or not? I mean, to me, it's not life-changing money, so it's not really that heartbreaking. And I can't say, when I list an auction, I know full well that half the time they're not going to pay for them. So I don't ever take that into account, if I'm honest. But what do you think? So let's show a little bit with the comic prices now. As you can see with the new comics, they're still 5-6 gems for the commons. Yes, they are. Uncommons around about there. Yes, they are. I mean, not a great comic that, guys, but can you complain for 5-6 gems? I don't think you can. I mean, Ghost Rider, that's a good comic. Let's have a look. Commons doing pretty well. That's still got room to move yet, though. Still got room to move. Uncommon. Ooh. Is that My Collectibles I see there? Yes, it is. So this is My Collectibles. He's got a great channel. Does great giveaways. One of my favourite positive human beings. So, yeah, if you don't know who that is, please go to his channel and let's have a look at the secret rare of Ghost Rider. 1k, that's good money. Let's have a look at the next one. So Warlock Common 16, 17. That's not too bad. I mean, there is a lot of private accounts still. I mean, that Uncommon's pretty nice. I do like that. Ooh, and it's under the common. So that Uncommon there is probably a good pickup. I mean, the colour really pops. What is colour on there anyway pops. It's better than full black and white covers. I don't really like full black and white covers. I think they should do 5 different covers, personally. Have a look at this one. So MYX. Ooh, the common's gone up about 3 gems, I would say. But that's still really low. I actually really like the uncommon of that one as well. Uncommon looks a bit more ghostly, I would say. So that's a great comic. Even Tales of Suspense. Not the best comic in the world, but for the price. I mean, look at the cell walls. And that is a big problem with VEVE, the cell walls. Everyone complains the prices ain't going up. It's because people like this keep making the prices go lower. Constantly. We've actually got a really nice rare for this one. That is a really nice rare. I mean, this Spider-Man cover, I mean, it's got the Green Goblin in, so that's probably why. But I think there was 30,000, maybe more mints of this one. But the common and the uncommon, ooh, the uncommon's gone down a bit. But it's actually keeping its price not too bad, that one. Other ones we've got in here. Black Panther's not doing great. Same cell wall. Same cell wall. That's ridiculous. Uncommon's not too bad. So yeah, I think the gist of the picture is, the newer the comic, the cheaper they are. The easier they're being cell walled right now, and they're going down. But when we get comics in vaults, we should be alright. Have a quick look at Night Nurse. God awful comic. I don't know why anyone would want this comic, but for 5 gems, maybe it's worth purchasing one. But yeah, that is not a great comic. Not a great character. Does anyone know this character? Has anyone got a clue who Night Nurse is? I mean, let's be real. A bit different here for you. I thought at the end of my videos I'd show you at least one of my collectibles, what I have physically in the world. So, not a big one here, but I just wanted to show you the Pokemon's pencil case, what I have. Rapidash. This is from the original Pokemon. This is from the original Pokemon series, the first initial series, the first 150. It's from 1995. It's still sealed. It is. But yeah, I've been your host, Bob Sales. Please remember, guys, this time next year, we will be millionaires. A peace.